Bam, what's good, bro?
Yo, what's the word, family?
Yeah,
You
get right
already
into it.
know.
Rebel. You know me, right?
I think I seen you around. I seen you around.
Okay, so you know how this finna go. Look, I'm gonna keep it straight. Number one thing that I have an issue with is the verbiage, right? A lot of people spoke on that. Your response to that, I can't respect it.
Hmm?
Because I can't respect it. Because number one, we all know when we're dealing with men, we understand the consequences of verbiage. For instance, if you are in front of me, right, and you say politely, "Excuse me, fam," I'm trying to walk past. Not a lot could happen, right? But if you like, "Hey, yo, move, bro. I'm
Right.
trying to get through," you might get slid into a corner. Let's keep it street. So we know the impact of
Right.
verbiage. Not only that, I know you know the impact of verbiage because what app are we on? We on TikTok, fam. I could write something in the comments right now, and if they don't approve of my verbiage, I will have to write it again. So we all are understanding of how impactful verbiage is. So I can't respect what you said on that. My number two thing is this. I've actually been with single mothers, right? On both sides of the spectrum. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. If I'm being honest, on either side of the spectrum, just from what I know of how you just spoke on this, I don't think you have a lot of experience. Because single mothers who fit the stereotype that you just projected with the Ray Rays and the Pookies, right? They tend to go for a certain stature of man, a man that's respected, or at least can provide protection. I don't necessarily get that vibe from you. The woman on the opposite side of that spectrum, they tend to go, and we talking about the Sierras, they tend to go for men who can provide a lot of stability. And I don't necessarily get that energy from you. So when you use words like recreational implies that you have access to these women. You can't use something recreational that you don't have
So
access.
real quick,
Right or wrong. You understand the definition of recreational, right? So you saying they are for recreational use. Do you have access to these women? I'm not insulting you.
yes, you
I'm
can
being
have
very
access to a
serious.
single mom.
How many single moms have you dealt with? Let's be honest.
Shit, I have no clue. Probably a couple.
Okay, so what? Right. So you saying probably a couple. So that means you didn't even get to the point to where you met their children.
No, I'm saying probably a couple because I kind of don't remember all of them like that.
Right. Is this live? So what I'm saying is what you just said. What I watched the video. The video was very subjective and it was very stereotypical. You were speaking on a specific kind of single mother, right? And that specific kind of single mother probably is already being used recreational here or there. But there's much that you not speak on. But you put in this box. You made a very broad statement. You said they were for recreational use only. You didn't say it at a certain time,
What do you mean a certain kind? Is there like a
right?
specific single mother that you put in a specific box or?
A dirty reality.
Hey, I hate to cut you. It seems like you're like, I don't know if you can hear it
Yeah,
too,
your
no. It
audio.
seems like you're like cutting in and out. And
Bam, drop it, come right back. Your audio going
I ain't
in
hear
and out.
what you said. What you say?
Okay, your audio's
can
back.
you like repeat that whole last line? You were
Okay.
like cutting in and out.
Okay, no, what I was saying was I feel like you came from a very subjective place, fam, and a very stereotypical place. But you made a very broad statement. It gave me the vibes of how, like, when the palm colored people speak on black people, they speak on the worst of us. Like you said, Pookies and Ray Rays. Like, that's just the only kind of single mother there is. But like I said, we just came to the conclusion that you haven't really even dealt with a lot of single mothers for you to have experience on whether or not they're all like that, whether or not they're mostly like that, or what percentage of it is. Another thing, that poll that y'all just did, right, is very biased because what you don't understand is most of the single fathers, the children don't really affect their lives that often. So a woman would probably still, I'm not even gonna say probably, would definitely deal with a single father before a single father or a man would deal with a single mother because her children are more than likely in her life every day. These are the kind of things we have to think about. We can't just make broad statements, fam, and we not bringing into account circumstances. And then you use this verbiage. It was very derogatory, fam. Like, I kind of,
So
and I know you, and Noble know I got respect for Noble, and I had somewhat respect for you, but you lost a couple points for that, fam. I'm not gonna lie. You can go ahead and respond.
so as far as that goes, we already been over the whole verbiage, and it's uh the verbiage and how what I say and how I say it and all that. As far as the single mom goes and getting to know them and generalizing, listen, I think I said in the clip, the world does not owe these single moms acceptance and understanding. And also for
Why?
that
Hold
fact,
on. Wait. Why not?
the world doesn't owe nobody acceptance and understanding. Because
Man, the world
let's
don't
be
owe nobody nothing. It's called morality. Hello.
yes, there is morality, but that's a different time for a different day and a different topic. Nobody owes let's say I can't pay my rent, right? I don't have the rent money. The landlord doesn't owe me acceptance of, hey, I can't. No, he wants the rent paid on time. And if I can't pay it, then guess what? I get evicted. Nobody's going around, and nobody really has time to go around to every single mother and be like, okay, let me listen to your story. Oh, you did this? Oh, this happened? Oh, that's bad. Well, he left you. Okay, this, that, and the other. Well, I'm gonna give you a chance. Oh no, what this single mother? No,
Hey,
it
I'm
doesn't
so
work like
glad you
that.
said that.
And,
I
and
don't think you. Hold on, fam. I don't think you understand the corner you just backed yourself into because you just used that analogy. Okay, so if you can't pay your rent, right, and you just get evicted, how does that affect you? What if you know for a fact you had the rent money and yesterday somebody stole it? Because when
doesn't
we talk
matter.
about this, you ain't the landlord in this situation, so you're being affected by the landlord's decision, correct?
That was
Hello.
my decision. So
No,
if the
it was
money
your
got
decision.
stolen,
Wait. It was your decision to be for your money to be stolen. Who's choosing that?
I may have put my hold on, let me finish. I may have put myself. Listen, it's my responsibility as the tenant, as the person who's renting the property, to make sure that the money gets to the landlord by any means necessary. That means by making sure I don't put myself in the position for it to get stolen. And if it does get stolen, I should be able to have a backup plan to pay the rent in case something does happen. It is my responsibility to make sure the rent is paid, not the landlord's.
Yeah,
So if
not the
that shit gets
landlord.
stolen, that's my fault.
And this is how you really feel. So you don't understand circumstances. That's what you telling me.
I do understand circumstances.
So
Listen,
once again,
I no
so have you? Hold on, wait. Has this ever happened to you? Have you been evicted?
no, I've never been evicted.
Okay, so once again, a lot of these things you're speaking about, you have never actually gone through, fam.
Hold on. Let me stop you right. I know about circumstances and whatnot. And listen, the world does not owe you acceptance and understanding. I had one of my motorcycles stolen 2 months ago. Guess whose fault it was? It was my fault for not making sure that it was properly locked up in a way for thieves not to steal it. I can't blame the other people. I can't blame this guy. I can't blame that guy. I have to blame myself. That was my fault for letting a situation like that happen. So I have been in a situation similar to that. And guess what? The people who I bought it from, they don't give two shits that it's stolen. They want their money. And guess what I did? Paid them their money because they don't give a fuck if it's stolen or not. All they know is I went and signed my name on the document. I said I'm going to pay X amount of money and I'm going to pay it by this date. And guess what? I did that.
Okay,
So at
so
the end of the day, it is your responsibility.
but would you? Is this somebody that you would unify yourself with? Somebody,
What do you mean?
because you keep saying these things, and the first woman who came up here, she kind of said that. I don't think you understand the difference between people and property. You just made these analogies, but we're talking about us unifying.
You
We're talking about people in relationships. So would you join a relationship with somebody who didn't care that your bike was stolen and just wanted the money? Let's be real.
That's not their problem.
It's not their problem, but would you join a relationship with that person? Because once again, we talking about people. We talking about unifying people. We're talking about a relationship. Would you be in a relationship with somebody like that?
That's not their problem. If something
No,
got
you keep
stolen from
saying
me
that's not their
before
problem. Would you be in a relationship with somebody who felt that way? Hello?
So would I be in a relationship? Are you saying I'm in the relationship or are you saying
No,
I'm going
fam.
to be in a relationship?
What I'm asking you is this. You just said they don't care about what happened to your bike. They just want their money. Would that be somebody who you would be in a relationship with, who felt like that? I'm trying to get you to understand that the way you're speaking is not humanistic, fam. Nobody would want to be in a
That's
relationship with
called
you.
taking accountability for
No,
your
it's not called
actions.
taking. It's not called
Yes,
taking
it is.
accountability. No, it's called. They moved. Do you know why they moved that way? Because
Why
they
did they
don't
move
have
that way?
feelings. They can't have feelings. Do you understand that?
Yes, people can empathize and sympathize with your situation, but at the end of the day, it's going to be business as usual. My feelings don't pay the rent. My feelings can't do this, that, and the other. We have to take acceptance and accountability for our actions and put our feelings to the side. So there's too many times where people have their feelings and they get caught up in their feelings, this, that, and the other. Uh
Oh,
oh.
Bam just
Uh
dropped.
oh.
Oh,
Uh
Bam,
oh.
I was about to have you say your last words too, bro. But I guess we will. Let's see if that's Bam. Bam, I'll let you come in here and say your last words if that's you. Okay, Bam, that's not you. Okay, guys, we're gonna move on. I don't really have anything to respond to what Bam said. Kevin is not here. We're gonna go on to Good DAQA, and then we're gonna go on to Lala Speaks, and then we're gonna go on to Miss Shakita, okay?